Welcome to Growing Minds Through Stories, where wisdom meets storytelling. Unlock timeless lessons on finance, success, and life through powerful narratives from history to today. Ready to grow your...
Unlock financial freedom. Priya's three-step formula. Imagine waking up each day knowing your bills are paid, your savings are growing, and you're not stressed about the next emergency expense. That's what financial freedom looks like. It's not about being rich. It's about being in control. And the best part, it's achievable for everyone. Whether you're drowning in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, or just starting your financial journey, there's a simple, powerful path you can take. Today, let's uncover the three-step formula to becoming financially free, a proven strategy that works no matter your income level. This isn't about theory, it's about real people achieving incredible results. We're going to follow Priya's journey and see how she transformed her finances using these exact steps. Trust me, if she can do it, so can you. Track every rupee, the power of awareness. Alright, let's dive into step 1, tracking every rupee. Look, most people don't know where their money is going. They get paid, bills pile up, and suddenly it's the end of the month and they're wondering where it all went. Priya was stuck in that same cycle. She knew she needed to break free, but it wasn't until she started meticulously tracking her spending that things started to change. She began noting down every single expense, and I mean everything. From her morning coffee to those online subscriptions she forgot she had. And you know what? It was eye-opening. She discovered hundreds of rupees were leaking through impulsive purchases and convenience spending. But here's where the magic happened. Priya didn't just track her spending. She used that information to create a zero-based budget. This budgeting method means every single rupee is assigned a job before the month even begins. She allocated specific amounts for rent, groceries, bills, savings, and yes, even entertainment. The goal? To make sure her income minus her expenses equaled zero on paper. Now, this doesn't mean you have to spend every rupee you earn. It simply means you're telling your money exactly where to go, instead of wondering where it went. This one step, this shift in mindset, gave Priya clarity and control. She was no longer at the mercy of her money. She was the one in charge. Build your safety net and crush debt. Okay, on to step 2. Building your financial safety net and destroying debt. Because let's face it, even with the perfect budget, life throws curveballs. Priya learned this the hard way. She knew that to be truly financially secure, she needed a buffer. So, she hustled and saved her first 30,000 rupees, enough to cover 1 to 2 months of essential expenses. This, my friends, is her emergency fund. And let me tell you, it saved her when her scooter decided to quit on her 1 month. Instead of panicking and swiping her credit card, she paid cash. Straight from her emergency fund. No stress, no debt. Now comes the tough part, tackling debt. Priya was determined to break free from the shackles of those monthly payments. She used the debt snowball method, a powerful strategy where you list all your debts from smallest to largest and focus on paying off the smallest one first, while making minimum payments on the rest. Each small win fueled her motivation. As her debts vanished, her confidence soared. With no looming credit card balances and no more EMIs draining her account, Priya finally tasted financial freedom. Remember, debt is a dream killer. Paying off debt not only saves you a ton of money on interest, but it also removes so much financial anxiety. When you no longer owe anyone, your income becomes your own. You get to decide where it goes and how it grows. Chapter 3. Invest and let your money work for you. With her budget in check and debt a distant memory, Priya was ready for step 3, building wealth. This is where things get really exciting. She started by automating her savings. Every month, a portion of her income went directly into a mutual fund SIP. She also began contributing to a retirement account because, let's be real, the earlier you start, the better. Priya's money was no longer sitting idle. It was working for her, compounding, growing, and securing her future. But she didn't stop there. Remember how Priya was tracking every rupee? Well, she discovered a knack for writing and decided to turn it into a side hustle. She started freelance writing, bringing in an extra 10,000 rupees each month. Now, most people would be tempted to splurge with that extra cash, but not Priya. She directed it straight into her investments. She was laser-focused on her goals. Within 18 months, Priya's net worth had turned positive. All that hard work, all that discipline was paying off, literally. Her stress had melted away, replaced with an unshakable sense of confidence and security. This is the power of long-term thinking, of making consistent, smart choices that compound over time. Priya's story is living proof that financial freedom isn't about luck or being born rich. It's about discipline, planning, and consistency. When you control your money, you control your life. You have the power to design the future you want. And the best part? It all starts with a single step. Start today. No matter how small, whether it's tracking your expenses for a week, setting up a budget, or putting 500 rupees into a savings account. The 3-step formula works, but only if you do.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel Growing Minds Through Stories.